One of the most storied and beautiful venues in college football, Michie Stadium. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. And the Pirates headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. The big fullback's got it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. On the option. Quarterback keep. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Looking for running room. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him. And that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Howard.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Right at the line. Breaks the tackle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Black Knights pounding the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4.
Here we go, ready. Black 88, go.
They want to run this quarterback on the stop. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on third down from their own 20. On the RPO, got it. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Black Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Drops back on first down. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls it. The ride. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So the East Carolina Pirates offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, that is exactly the opposite of what this offense talked about. They talked about staying ahead of the chains with us in meetings and making sure they stay on schedule. In the first play, not very good protection, a big loss, and now immediately, Palmer, in a predictable passing situation.
That is such a gut punch for the offense, especially the play caller, because you know it, David. He's already scripted the first 10 plays. They've been practicing those all week long. You take a sack on the opening play, it completely blows up your script. That's a great job by the defense, sending a very clear message. You got to block us, and right now you can't do it.
On the return, and he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Gets the back moving. Hard running there. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Long way to go on second down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. They boot it away. Catch is made at the 15. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quick give. It's Gray. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game?
Makes the catch, and he's free. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll go to the counter. Driven back.
Yeah, and this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The kick is on its way. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fullback's got it. Trucks through the defender. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? They think there's room to run to the right here. Defense all over him.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
If you're the defense, you've got to finish the play. They had the quarterback. They had him corralled in the backfield, just not able to get him down on the ground. And you see against this type of athlete, he can hurt you if he gets outside the pocket.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better...
Looking for a deep man. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
He's got it way down the field. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Black Knights are flying down the field. Gives it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, go!
They'll go to the fullback. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. This quarterback part of their running game. Got the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Headed to the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Black Knights!
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he could make something happen after the play and get 6.
Motion from the back. The snap sets up the throw. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. From the gun, it's Allen. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his target. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Still looking. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. The Black Knights want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. He's got it at the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh setter down's going to the air. They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And they went right back to the well, and that is a big-time answer from the defense after giving up the explosive play.
Yeah, it's a great job in sudden change, right, Reese? You give up the big one, the play before, so you hustle down, you get lined up. You have no idea what's coming next, but great individual effort by the defender to get to...
Deep shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Look out! It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Fires to the middle. Caught. It's Hamlet. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Under pressure. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
That is not good news for this offense, guys. I mean, the defense only brought 3 on that play, and they were still able to get after the quarterback. This O-line has got to play better.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. A little release to the back. At the 45, on his way. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Oh, and the attempt is no good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys, but still an 8-point game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the #1 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Gamecocks coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's dropped after taking the hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. The Pirates will punt it away on fourth down. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Enough to move the chains. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Sends it back, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Pirates. The defense putting points on the board.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Jumped on top of the pile.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Black Knights offense will go to work. Hand it to the back. Sweet cut there. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. The Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll keep it on the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. finds his man on the RPO. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
A third down try for the offense. Churns into the pile. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Fields the punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Hits inside, it's Allen. Stopped in his tracks, he got nothing, it'll be 2nd and 10.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Caught. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Pirates have their offense in high gear. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw it. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions, but sees zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Lets it develop. It's Allen. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Hands it off. Plows through the defense. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. As we wind our way toward the end of this one, gives us a minute to check out the Week 12 scoreboard and the top 12 teams in the country and how things are going there. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. He's past the marker. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hauls it in. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Finds a man on the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And the Black Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting them on the ground.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle for loss.
Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He can't make the catch, had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Pirates sideline, I can see a big-time decision looming right now with the coaching staff. They need this field goal. They need to rely on their kicker right now, but he's already missed in this game, so I can see conversations happening. The kicker is working into the net right now, trying to keep calm and cool. If they do call his number, we'll see what they decide. I'll keep you posted. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here. When it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And I've seen some crazy things with wide receivers. Like, they want the football. They call for it just like he does here. He wants the football. But, man, you've got to make plays. And if you're going to be loud and you're going to be that guy, when the ball comes your way, you got to make plays on it. And he doesn't do it there.
And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Right side, it's Hamlet. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And, guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. Looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, ECU. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th.
11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. Play action on first down. Rush right in his face. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
They want to throw it. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. Here comes the biggest drive for the defense, desperate to get a stop. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Pirates can really attack on this 2nd and short. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Now on the counter. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here. After the
9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Keeps it on the option. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on first. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do.
Trying to get the two. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the two-point try. The hands team eliminating any potential drama with the onside kick, and the clock is going to run out on this one.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.